episode 3 of my playthrough of Stronghold. And we are directly starting with phase number 1. This time I have not prepared that, so the only thing I did during the last video was to give the invader the starting 5 resources, and I already have drawn the units for him. So I think in this turn we will sacrifice an orc. This gives the defender 1 hourglass, and the invader gains 2 of these extra wood here. So for the remainder of the turn he has now 7 resources available. So the defender has 3 hourglasses and also his starting stone wall section, and I think we will use this stone wall to increase the strength of this wall over here, because from that side there will be trolls coming sooner or later. I will use 1 hourglass to send this marksman here to the tower defending the Barbican rampart over there. With this hourglass I will move this archer here to the tower, trying to defend him from the ballista that is waiting over here. And with the last hourglass I will send this soldier here back to the courtyard, also in order to protect him from the ballista. I think this was already, these were all the hourglasses that the defender had. So let's go over to phase 2, and I think in phase 2 this time I will really only build the battering rams. So again I will spend 1 orc here, which means the defender gains 1 hourglass. Let's place the next section of the battering ram, and now the defender gains this hourglass here, which he will use to prepare another troll trap. There is still 1 stage missing here. This already ends phase 2, and so we come to phase 3, meaning the equipment phase. And because of course the invader saw that the defender is already preparing another trap, he's going for another bridge here. So he spends 1 orc and 1 resource, again hourglass for the defender, and I think he will place the bridge over here because this wall is not so strong as this wall over here. And I think he's spending a second orc, also 1 resource of course, to go for these banners, again an hourglass for the defender, and we will place the banners here. So this is more or less then evens out the poles here that the defender built during the first turn, I believe. The attacker cannot build anything else, so because he has only 2 resources left, so the defender gains these 2 hourglasses, and will use 1 hourglass to send this soldier also to the courtyard. And with a second hourglass he's completing this troll trap here, so we will note that down. Let's place this troll trap over here. So I think this can be let's say a good way to try to keep the trolls a little bit away from the walls. I think we will skip the training phase in this turn. I was thinking to send an assassin or saboteur into the stronghold, but I think I will rather spend some goblins for the rituals. So this means in this phase 4 the defender doesn't get any hourglasses. But this time we will play the rituals. The rituals themselves are not, let's say, that important at this phase of the game, but still I have forgotten that there is a special goal for the invader here, and it says each goblin that you sacrifice through the rituals are sent to the glory boards. And when you have 12 goblins on this glory board, the invader gains an additional glory point. So definitely something we should keep in mind, and I should really have let's say sacrificed already at least 1 or 2 additional goblins. But this time I will do that, and I will go for this fire sacrifice down there. So this means I will sacrifice 2 goblins, which also means the defender gains 2 hourglasses, and I will place the fire token on this building. This means that actions in this building now require an additional hourglass for this turn only. So let's send these 2 goblins to the appropriate field on the glory board here. So we have already 2. And as we don't have any more additional goblins, the invader cannot play any additional rituals in this turn, which means the defender gains 2 hourglasses. With 1 hourglass, I will reinforce the gate, so we can increase this counter here back to 7. And with the second hourglass, I will prepare the troll cauldron for a later turn in case they reach the wall. And then we are already in the dispatch phase. And again, I will go for a minor move out, so 3 hourglasses for the defender. And yeah, let's do some movement. First of all, I will move all these 3 troops to this rampart in the east. I will move these 2 guys to the rampart down here. For once, there is the master archer, so the goblin might be able to shoot in this round and is still being protected from the marksman that's on this tower here because the orc is here. And right now this marksman only inflicts 1 damage. I will move 5 troops to the Barbican rampart here, so the full amount which I'm allowed to send at once from any field. So this time really I want to storm the wall. I will send another orc to this foreground and 2 trolls to this area. Again, I don't need to spend any orders at this point in time. I think this could really be important during the next turn. So the defender can use his 3 hourglasses. 1 he's using to sending this marksman into the tower. I will send another one to move this soldier here to the courtyard, and with the last one I will further prepare my cauldron for the troll. Again, there is nothing to send to the camp, so no additional hourglass for the defender. I think when I really played it right, this also would have counted before the defender could actually play. So this is taking place also during phase 6. So, but this time I think this is fine. I haven't forgotten anything, but still I should mention that. Let's start the assaults. Everyone to the weapons. Okay. Again, first of all, we have to fire the cannon, and I think this time I will shoot the cannon towards this rampart. So let's draw the shooting card, and yeah, this is perfect. And I think I will just get rid of this orc here. And next it would be the turn of either this ballista or this one. But as there are no soldiers at the wall or no units at all at the wall, yeah, the shooting does not do any harm here, so there is no need to shoot the ballista. Let's do some shooting here. First of all, these 2 guys will shoot towards this goblin and of course will kill him. Then these nice fellas here will shoot toward this rampart here, inflicting 2 points of injury or whatever, to having combined firepower of 2. Now the invader can choose which one you want to kill, but still he must inflict all the wounds, and I think in this case it would not be allowed to assign these 2 firepower to the troll, as there is a unit available who could take these 2 hits. So hopefully I'm interpreting the rules here right. So the invader now has to kill this orc here. And then we will shoot these 4 marksmen towards the battering ram here, inflicting 4 points of damage. So the defender decides to send this troll and this goblin to the burial grounds. We will restock the battering ram here. So this is still more or less fully equipped, so we really have to be careful because they are really breaking through now. Then the goblins could fire, but there are no goblins near a master archer. So we would come to the melee phase, but right now there's also not really a melee phase. So we come back to the battering ram, and this would now inflict 3 damage points because there are 3 sections of it and all are fully equipped, so we can reduce the counter here by 3 points, 1, 2 and 3. So the first gate is already down to 4 strength points or hit points. So I think this is definitely something we have to take care about during the next turn. This ends this turn, so for once we give the defender another glory token. We will advance this die, we will advance this die, and we will remove all counters like this fire token or the hourglasses. And again we come to phase number 1, meaning the invader gains 5 resources, 14 new troops. And again, I will end it here to give you the opportunity to correct my mistakes and to answer my questions. Hope you enjoyed it, and I think as of next episode I might considering doing 2 turns in a video, because I think I'm more or less getting behind this all, but really only if you don't find too many mistakes for this game here. So, hope to see you soon in my next video, and until then, bye bye.